The substitute said, "Put your phones in the box. No one is leaving until I get answers." I am standing in front of 34 high schoolers while their regular teacher recovers from surgery, and some genius just pulled the fire alarm for the third time this week. The box on my desk contains 18 confiscated phones because apparently I'm the only substitute who enforces the no devices during tests rule, and now the principal is in my classroom demanding I return them immediately because parents are complaining. I've been substituting for 6 years across 12 different schools, and I've never seen this level of administrative spinelessness. The teacher I am covering for, Mrs. Chen, left detailed notes about her class troublemakers, specifically warning me about Jordan, who'd been caught cheating twice already this semester. She documented everything in a 47-page binder filled with incident reports, parent contact logs, and classroom security footage she'd installed after someone stole her laptop. When I arrived that Monday, Jordan was already testing boundaries, asking if he could use the bathroom 4 minutes into first period. I said no, and watched him pull out his phone. I walked over and held out my hand. He laughed and said, "You can take that." I replied, "Watch me," and took it. By lunch, I had collected 11 more phones from kids who thought I was bluffing. The next morning, Jordan S. mother was in the Principal S. office screaming that I'd stolen her son S. $1,200 iPhone and demanding I be fired. Principal Hendricks called me in and suggested I try a gentler approach with these kids. I asked if he'd read the school policy handbook, specifically page 23, section 4.2, which explicitly authorizes phone confiscation. He got quiet and said, "Parents don't care about handbooks." That afternoon, Jordan pulled the fire alarm. No proof, but I knew. The second time happened during my class 2 days later, and security footage showed him lingering near the hallway alarm 90 seconds before it went off, but Hendricks said it was inconclusive. When it happened the third time today, ID had enough. I told my class, "Put your phones in the box. No one is leaving until I get answers." A girl named Sophie, who'd been bullied by Jordan S. Group all semester, stood up and said I saw him do it. All 3 times. I have videos. She'd been recording Jordan S. Group bragging about it in the cafeteria. Explicit confessions with timestamps. Jordan S. face went white and he said she S. lying. I took Sophie S. phone, connected it to the classroom projector, and played the first video for everyone. Jordan on camera saying Hendricks is too scared to do anything. My mom will just sue again. The second video showed him explaining the alarm S blind spot. The third was from this morning. Him telling friends one more and that substitute S gone. I saved all 3 videos to my laptop, sent copies to my personal email, and walked straight to the Principal S. office with Sophie. Hendricks tried to interrupt, but I said, "You have 2 choices: expel Jordan and implement the phone policy, or I send these videos to the superintendent, the school board, and every parent on the distribution list." His mouth opened, but nothing came out. Sophie added, "My dad S. a lawyer and he S. drafting the complaint." By end of day, Jordan was in alternative school pending expulsion, 4 friends received 10-day suspensions, and Hendricks sent a school-wide email about renewed commitment to safety protocols. Mrs. Chen S. phone policy was reinstated officially. Jordan S. mother showed up the next morning demanding a meeting, but Hendricks cited the video evidence and refused. She threatened legal action, but her lawyer watched the videos and told her she had no case. Sophie started a petition signed by 167 students thanking me for finally doing something, which went to the district office. The superintendent called personally to offer a full-time position at another school with better admin support. I accepted. Mrs. Chen returned early when she heard what happened, brought me coffee, and said, "You did in 2 weeks what I couldn't do in 2 years. Think they'll let Jordan back in next semester?"